Welcome to Frequency Matters, the RF Microwave Update series. I'm Pat Hindle, and I'm here with my co-host Eric Heim. This episode, we're going to continue our coverage of the October Passive Components and Integrated Assemblies themed issue. And as a reminder, the cover feature is the critical role of passive components in electronic integration, and it's written by Stephen Pong at Infinite Electronics. And this discusses the ways that passive components are used in various applications, so a very useful article to check out. Eric, what do we have for product features in the issue?
Thanks, Pat. We have a very full slate of product features. We have Times Microwave describing their new family of phase-track, phase-stable cables that operate to 40 gigahertz. TI has developed a new plastic packaging standard, QML Class P, for space electronics. So the product feature goes through the need for and benefits of that standard, along with some examples. Indie Semiconductor describes a 240 gigahertz radar front-end SoC transceiver for automotive applications, and Indie seems to be in the forefront of pushing that band for higher resolution, short-range automotive radars. And finally, we have Ladybug Technologies describing their thermocouple-based RF power sensors and how their technology and sensors are different from conventional power sensors.
And the October issue had two tech briefs. The first was EM simulation software includes schematic optimization, and this is from Remcon as they released their latest version of XFDTD, and also a 1,000-watt GaN amplifier for S-band radar technology, and that's from Sumitomo Electronic Device Innovations USA. So we had a special guest join us today, Sang Lee, Aerospace and Defense Strategic Marketing Manager at Analog Devices, joined me to discuss how ADI is improving military capabilities with their commercial technologies. Let's take a look at a clip from that now.
So how does ADI support military's future requirements and needs then?
Yeah. So in order to support the future military's capabilities, we are working with various labs to partner on future capabilities and needs. So we invest about $1.6 billion in R&D annually in developing technologies available to the entire industry, not just the military. We also integrate feedbacks from our military customers into our technology roadmaps. By working with the labs and defense industrial-based customers early, we can steer our internal development to better meet the needs of our men and women in uniform. Such new solutions will be part of our new commercial technology offerings in future.
Analog Devices has some really highly integrated commercial chip designs that can benefit the military, so great that they're leveraging that technology for them. And another product I wanted to discuss is from Menlo Micro, who developed a 64 gigabit per second dual DP3T switch with loopback. The M5622 is a differential dual DP3T switch supporting high-speed differential signal switching. It is required in the latest PCIe, Gen 5, Gen 6, and SerDes and other standards. So this DC to 20 gigahertz ideal switch can operate at 64 gigabits per second and has low insertion loss, fast switching speed, and greater than 3 billion switching cycles. Applications include chip testing for smartphones, graphics, and network processors, as well as microprocessor, accelerator, and high-speed memory products. And RFMW is a distributor for Menlo Micro, so you can easily get the products from them. And so turning to the news, a new world record in wireless transmission has been set by research from University of College London. And this team successfully sent data over the air at speeds of 938 gigabits per second over a record frequency range of 5 to 150 gigahertz, some serious bandwidth. So the total bandwidth is 145 gigahertz, and that's more than 5 times higher than the previous wireless transmission world record. And they did this in an interesting way. The team generated high-quality signals by combining both electronic digital to analog signal generators with light-based radio signal generators, and then this allowed the data to be done across a wide bandwidth from 5 to 150 gigahertz. So interesting news there. Eric, what did you see in the news?
Well, I saw an interesting report from ID TechX. They're forecasting that the chiplet market will reach $411 billion in 2035. So that's a big number. But the entire chip market is supposed to grow past $1 trillion in 2030. So the chiplet number seemed reasonable. And now from their chart, it looks like about 80% of that revenue comes from servers and PCs, but the RF industry, I think, needs to be aware of all those developments. And we also published an article from Markets and Markets to our news channel that looks at the outlook for WiGig, or 802.11ad, and their forecast shows revenue in that opportunity reaching nearly $140 million in 2029 with some fast growth. And there's lots of good detail in that article, so please take a look.
Turning to events, I just returned from the Brooklyn 6G Summit at NYU Wireless, and this event has all the movers and shakers in the wireless research developing next-generation devices and systems. There were keynotes from Nokia, NTT Docomo, Dell, American Tower, Department of Defense, NVIDIA, SKT, and MediaTek, so lots of great content there. Certainly, there was a lot of talk about AI and ML discussions and how sensing could be used for 6G communication systems along with edge computing. And I found the American Tower talk was the most interesting. Talked about how they have these housings available at their towers from the disaggregation of the RAN. And so these could easily be used for edge computing and other activities. So kind of some unknown real estate that you could take advantage of. And there are also a lot of cool demos using machine learning for sensing and adjusting signals for the best channel automatically through machine learning. And there are now test beds for all these products for FR1, 2, and 3 from several companies, as FR3 kind of promises to be the new popular frequency band for 6G. Eric, how about you for events?
Well, we wrapped up our Radar Satcom automotive-themed EDICon Online Educational Day last week, so you can view those on demand now at edicononline.com or on the Microwave Journal website. The keynote was how Raytheon's advanced technology team turns next-generation technologies into real-world warfighting capabilities given to us by Matt Tyak, Director for Next-Generation Sensors and Microelectronics for Raytheon Advanced Technology. So don't miss that. And next year, our first EDICon Online Day will be in April, so look for more news on that later. Please note that we're starting a space and satellite technology newsletter in 2025, and this is something new from us, so you can sign up for that on our website in the subscription area. And that wraps up this episode. Our sponsors are RFMW and Analog Devices. RFMW is a technical distributor of RF and microwave products, and now power management. When you start your next design, consider their multiple product lines. Analog Devices is a leader in the design, manufacture, and marketing of a broad portfolio of high-performance analog mixed signal and digital signal processing integrated circuits used in virtually all types of electronic equipment. And remember, as a member of the industry, a subscription to Microwave Journal is free, so please visit our site and subscribe today if you aren't already a reader. Thanks for watching this episode, and please join us next time for another Frequency Matters.